What is going on, guys? It is Doomer, and today I'm going to be doing a video talking about the PlayStation 4 and all the details that I have that were released by the press conference and the live stream on Twitch and PlayStation.com and a couple other sites that I found on. But yeah, this is in case you guys missed it or you guys just don't feel like watching it and you're going to wait for people to put out videos on it. I'll put out one for you. So let's go right now. I'm going to talk about the specs first. So right here we got the main processor, which is a single chip custom processor. Its CPU is a x86 64-bit AMD Jaguar with 8 cores, which means it's going to be very fast, very powerful, and it has 8 cores, which is a lot compared to like most i7s, which are quad core, which is only like 4 cores. But like you have like your custom built PCs that have like 8 cores and like 10 cores and stuff like that, 6 cores. I know an AMD 10, I think it's AMD 8 E10 or something like that, has a 6-core processor, but I have an i7, so I have quad core, and mine's pretty fast, so I can only imagine how fast the PS4 is going to be. The GPU is a 1.84 TFLOPS AMD next-gen Radeon-based graphics engine, which means it's AMD graphics. AMD is known for its powerful and amazing PC graphics. So, and the PlayStation 3 had a 1.80 TFLOPS AMD processor or GPU, and it was the previous generation Radeon. So you can expect a lot better graphics out of this PS4 that's going to be coming. Yep. So let's get right into the memory, which is RAM. It's a GDDR5 8GB of RAM, and I don't know what the GDDR5 means. I'm not really good with PC specs. I just found these online and in the video, which means it's going to be a really powerful device just because of the the PS3 had only 256 megabytes of RAM, which is a lot less, whole lot less than 8 gigabytes. So the PS3 was very powerful too, very fast, but with the 8 gigabytes of RAM coming from the PS4, insanely fast. I think it's going to be insanely fast. So the hard drive doesn't specify how big yet, but they said it was going to be really big. So it was going to be like a big hard drive. It's going to be built in. You're not going to need a whole external hard drive or nothing like that. And of course there's a Blu-ray player, of course, Sony's patent. So PS3 had USB 2.0. PS4 has USB 3.0 super speed, and it also has an auxiliary cable, which I don't know what it's for, but you will find out later on in this video. Maybe they'll include another one, I don't know, but I know what one of them is going to be used for. And you'll find out now, because that's the next thing on my list. So the next thing is something I haven't seen in a lot of people's videos, is the PlayStation Eye has changed a lot. So it starts off with, it has 2 cameras, and they are both 1280 by 800, which is, I'm pretty sure that's going to be about 720p, maybe 800p, I don't know, because I know 720p is 1280 by 720. I don't know what 1280 by 800 is, not sure, but it has face recognition, sense depth, it detects players on the color of their DualShock 4 controller, and I will get into what that means later on when I talk about the controllers. The PlayStation Eye has 4 mics, 85-degree field of vision. It lets the gamers control PlayStation 4 with their voice. So I guess you can say start up game or turn on or something like that. I don't know. We have to wait and see. That'd be pretty cool. Like you just go over, grab your controller, sit on the thing. You're like, oh wow, I gotta go take a shit. Let me go turn this on. PlayStation turn on, and it'll turn on. You'll come back from taking a nice big shit, and your PlayStation will be on and ready. So that'd be pretty cool. And you can also log on to your console with your face. So imagine you lost your controller and you just want to get logged on while you look. You can just stand in front and have your pretty little faces show, and it'll log on for you. So more about this, it provides a motion control in games. Kind of knew that. It's a lot better graphics than the PlayStation Eye original. The PlayStation Eye was only 640 by 480 pixels, which was 480p, not even HD. That's like the step down from HD. So yeah, you can tell it's going to be a lot bigger. It's going to be a big improvement from the original PlayStation Eye and the graphics. It detects players' number with lights based on the controller, which I said, and with this it also detects the position of the players for split screen games. So say player 1 is usually on the left side in PlayStation 3 when it had moved, and player 2 was usually on the right side. Now, say PlayStation 2 player 2 is on the left side, player 1 is on the right side. It will detect that and play player 2. I don't know why I keep saying PlayStation. Player 2 on the left side and player 1 on the right side, or vice versa. And it connects with the detachable or dedicated auxiliary adapter, which is what I think the auxiliary cable is going to be used for. No more will you have to use a USB connector, so you can have all of your USB high-speed 3.0s used for other things. They didn't specify how many USB ports it'll have yet. I assume 2, because that's how most of the PS3s are nowadays. Like the original had 4, because I remember I had that thing. That thing was a friggin' beast. I love the original, but whatever, doesn't matter. No more USB connecting for it. It's all auxiliary now, and it has a slim enough. They say it's a slim enough design to balance on the top of your TV. I wonder how they're gonna do that, because some TVs have very, very thin tops. Like there's no top to it. So I wonder how they're gonna do that. Some TVs are really fat, so I can understand them, but I don't know how they're gonna do that. It's gonna be tough to like put it on some of mine. I know that, because the one I have is pretty thin, but it's not like level or nothing, and I have it like tilted back. So I wonder how they're gonna have this like set up like that. I don't know. We have to wait and see. And Sony never specified if it's gonna pivot like the Kinect for the Xbox. Like, you know how like I don't know, like personally, but I've heard people say like the Xbox will like move with you and stuff like that. I don't know, because I don't have Xbox. I have PlayStation. I'm trying to get an Xbox, so hopefully I'll be able to play some Xbox soon. Maybe, hopefully, but yeah, I hope it doesn't, or I hope it does pivot, because I heard that it's pretty good when it like pivots and it like can move with you and shit like that. I don't know, but I've never had one. I never had the move or nothing. I have the PlayStation Eye for a webcam on my computer is what I use. Yep. So next on my PlayStation Eye is they didn't specify if it's gonna automatically ship with the console, or it'll be an accessory or something like that. We don't know yet, but hopefully we'll find out at E3 in June. So E3, there better be a lot explained by Sony and the PlayStation 4 people, because I want to know how much it is and how much other, like, when's the release date and shit like that. And I wonder how they're gonna orchestrate the new COD around it, Call of Duty, around that release date. So fingers crossed. Hopefully they don't have to push the new COD back or nothing like that. So let's get into the controller. The controller is gonna have a lot of new features, as you can tell by the pictures. That if you've seen the live stream, then you would know, but I have pictures I'm going to put up on screen now. It has an LCD screen in the middle of it, where the home button, start button, and select button used to be. So, but there's still a home button on the controller, as you can see on the pictures. But there's no more start and select button. I don't think. I can't really tell. But on the back, people thought that there was going to be like a move controller built in, but nah. I've seen pictures of them, and they look pretty cool, but no, there's going to be a big light thing on the back, though, which is going to tell you if you're player number 1, player number 2, player number 3, or player number 4, or so on and so on. But instead of having the one light shine in like order or nothing like that, we don't know. But that's how I know. Like, you know, on the original PlayStation, it was like PlayStation 3, it was player 1, player 2, player 3, player 4, and it'd just be like a red light coming through them. Yeah, but now it's going to be like, I think it's blue is player number 1, red is number 2, and then probably like green or yellow or something like that. I don't know. But we'll have to wait and see what the colors are. Hopefully they're cool colors, not like gay, like weird ass colors. But yeah, let's move on to the share button, which is pretty cool. It's a new feature. Share button is lets you share with different things with people. Like you can share clips, pictures, and you can also share what you're playing with a friend on your like you can like show somebody what you're doing on your PlayStation, like playing a game, and your friend can watch it on his dashboard, which sounds pretty cool. But also, I don't know how it would work. Like, I guess your friend's just not feeling it playing right at that moment. I guess they're just sitting down, having a nice snack. I guess they're gonna just watch you play. I don't know. Maybe. I guess it'd be pretty cool. Also, it has a built-in capture card, which is cool, but I wonder how much it's gonna hold, and if it'll be able to take out of that and go into your computer, like if you want to edit it out or anything like that, like if you want to make a montage, or if you want to like edit out the clip, like if you want to like have that as like gameplay commentary stuff where you're just discussing something and you want like pictures and animations and shit over it. I wonder if they're gonna have it compatible to move from your PlayStation to your computer to use in Vegas or whatever kind of editing software you use. So that's pretty much, yeah, that's, or not the why'd I put that there? The controller will not have a built-in capture card. The system will have a built-in capture card. I don't know why I put that under controller. But moving on with still controller. One more thing left. The thumbsticks are going to be a lot different. Like, you know how like they have like the dome original? Now they're going to be more like the Xbox. Like they got like the tops are going to curve up and then curve down, but there's still going to be that little dome in the middle. So it's not going to be like a full dome. It's going to be like an in-cave. It's going to like come around in cave and then like a little dome. I don't know. You got to look at the picture. I don't know how to describe it. So moving on to social, the part of it. Sony is trying to change the way you play video games. They're trying to make it more social and more like you play with more people than more people that you know instead of randoms that you meet online. So the one thing is Facebook integration. We're going to do a lot with Facebook integration and shit like that. Let's see if I have anything else for social over here. Nope. Alright, so it's just on this page. Alright, yeah, so it's just Facebook, a lot of Facebook integration. And you can live stream directly to Ustream from your console, which is pretty cool. You don't have to set it up or nothing like that. I don't know. They didn't say anything about Twitch or YouTube or any other streaming. I guess they partner with Ustream. And maybe that'd be easier for me to stream because my streaming, I don't know why, but I can't get it to work for some reason. I will try on it'll be on Twitch. I'll hopefully be able to get that down someday. But moving on, screen sharing. Watch what other players are playing on your screen, and you can. And they said you could watch famous people play. So I guess you could watch like your favorite commentator or something like that, or maybe if like a famous athlete or somebody's playing and they say, "Here, if you want to watch me do this, this, and this," and you can find me playing or something like that. I don't know. Maybe it'd be pretty cool. And then next thing is a buddy assist, meaning you can, instead of like, you know how like if you're stuck on a level and you hand your controller to a friend and he beats it for you. Well, they're going to do that, but you can virtually transfer your controller to another person. So they can beat that level for you, or they can rank up something for you on your account, and then they virtually give you controller back and you can play how far they've gotten. Sounds pretty cool. So maybe if you suck at Call of Duty and you want to get higher rank, people can do that for you. I don't know how if they're going to make it online or if it's just going to be like campaign or zombies or something like that. But we have to wait and see. And it also, the PlayStation 4 also learns about you. It gives you suggestions. It gets to know you. So I don't know what it means by that, but they said that in the press conference. I guess it gives you suggestions for like what games you should get. I guess the type of ads that they put out. That's what I'm thinking. And gets to know you. I guess it's like how long you play. Like if you're about to get off, like maybe you say you get off at like 10:30 every night. Maybe it'll like say, do you want to shut down now? If you're just sitting there. And if you like sit there past like a couple times, like a certain amount of time, it'll shut off. But it'll like go to standby by itself or something. Maybe that'll be pretty cool because I leave my PlayStation on most of the time at night, which sucks because it's really hot, and that sucks. It might overheat. I don't know. I hope not. So moving on to the features of the PlayStation 4. Phone is vibrating. I don't even know where it is, but there is no more turning. I think there will be a turn off, but it's like a suspend shut off, meaning it puts it on standby. There's no loading screen to turn on your console anymore for the PS4. I don't know about the Xbox, but the PS4 was announced. That's what we're talking about. It's a suspend, shut off, and no more loading screen. Meaning, you know how like if you want to turn off your console, you have to turn off your console, and then you get up, go to school, come back, You say I don't want to do homework, or you do your homework first, and then you go play PlayStation. You won't have to turn on and wait a couple extra minutes for it to turn on and load your game up and shit like that. It can just go to standby like an iPhone or an Android, and it'll load back up where you saved right from then and there, which is pretty freaking cool. Say you don't save something on your campaign and you fall asleep playing video games, which I've done plenty of times, and I haven't forgotten to save, and my system like froze, or it just shuts down because I used to have the power save enabled and it would shut down on me, but now I disabled that, so it just keeps running, but whatever. And yeah, so now it will just go to standby mode. All you do, I guess, you just hit the LCD screen on the controller, and it'll come back up and you can continue playing, I guess. I hope that'd be pretty cool for zombies too, just in case like you're getting like real high rounds and then you just pass, you just can't do it anymore, you just put it in standby, continue it the next day. Oh, and I've mentioned this in a past video. I will actually link it on screen at the end of the video. It's no used games. So Sony's putting an end to the used game market, which I already discussed in another video. I'll just put, it's a disc patent that they had, so there's no used games or nothing. You're gonna have like a card or a number that you're going to put in your console after you get the game, and that game will be forever yours, nobody else's. So you will gather a huge ass collection of games. Unless, I don't know how GameFly is going to work around like that, but I discussed a lot of it in the other video. It's not backwards compatible. Downloading games. This is going to be a biggie, because you know how like you would download a game and everything would run a little bit slower. Like it takes a while for your games to download if you're playing online or something like that. But now you won't have to worry about that. It has its own, I don't know how to put this, but it has like its own little system where this game's download on. Like you play on the one, I guess like, I don't know what you play on personally because I'm not good with specs, but you play on, like, say you play on the one motherboard. Alright, I'm just gonna say that, don't make fun of me, please. You play on the one motherboard, then the other motherboard will be downloading the game for you, or I guess CPU, whatever the hell you want to call it. But that's what will happen. Like, you can play online on one, and then the other one, the lesser power one, will have all focus on downloading games. Also, it'll download the game from each chapter or each level, from starting with level 1 all the way to the end. Pretty normal. But what's new about the PS4 is you can play the game before it's done downloading. Like, as soon as it's done downloading level 1, you can play level 1. By the time you're done level 1, you can play level 2. That's already downloaded. Then it'll keep going and going, and you just keep playing. And by the time it's done downloading onto your console, you'll probably be already done the game. Maybe I just lost my voice there for a second. But you'll probably be done the game, which would be pretty awesome. So I can't wait for that. That's going to be pretty freaking cool. Another thing, if you have a PS Vita, which I don't have, I really don't find a use for it. I don't think there's a use for it, but some people do. Some people like it. It looks pretty cool. I'm probably not going to get one though. You can link it with your PS4, meaning that is, say you have to go take a shit, or you have to go out for dinner or something like that, and you still want to play games, and you're online. Your mom calls you to the dinner table, take the PS Vita, link it up, and you can put that'll be your screen, and everything like that, and you can play on your PS Vita, eat dinner, or take a shit, whatever you prefer. And you can pwn noobs while you're taking a crap, or while you're eating dinner, or doing something with your family. So you can never put you will never have to put Call of Duty down ever again, or any other game on the PS4. As I said, it's not backwards compatible. Also, they're introducing a new thing called the PS Cloud, kind of like iCloud for Apple. But this is, I think they said it was this is where you would be able to buy and download PS3 games and old games to play on your PS4. So that's what I'm guessing is like their definition of it's backwards compatible, sorta. Not, but you can't put like PS3 discs in and play them, or PS2 or PS1 discs in there. That won't work. But you can play from the cloud. I don't know where the cloud is. Somewhere up in the sky, I guess. I don't fucking know. But moving on to our next topic, which is some of the games that they released, and this is the end of it. This is the last little bit of the very, very long commentary. games I've seen some of them that like stood out to me. Killzone, Shadowfall. It had amazing graphics. It looks like a good game. I might get it. I've never played any other Killzone before, but I might have to just to get this one. I'm still not sure. Still iffy about it, but Killzone looks like a really good game just because of the graphics. Drive Club. It's a racing game. It's team based. It's kind of competitive. You compete against other like teams with the racing shit, I guess. I really didn't pay too much attention because I really don't like. I only play a couple racing games. I think I've played Burnout Paradise, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. I don't have Most Wanted yet. I'm still waiting on that from Netflix because I have UFC right now. But there's a lot of detail on the cars and in the environment in Drive Club on the trailer. It's insane how detailed and how amazing these graphics are. Like, I don't think these are 1080p. I think these are like 1250 100p or some shit like that. I don't know. Maybe. It's higher than 1080p though. It's 100% higher than 1080p. 1080p does not even compete with this. Like, 1080p is high resolution, but this is just ridiculous. And it's very realistic too, so they said that, and I'm wondering how that is going to implement, like, realistic, like, environment looking, car looking, or realistic, like, driving, like, you're going to have to, like, stop to make turns. You're not going to be able to, like, hit the drift button and, like, drift around, like, 90-degree angles and shit like that. Or, like, you're going to have to, like, drift, like, on those, like, oncoming ramps and shit. You're not going to be able to drift the whole way down or something like that. But, yeah, we're going to have to wait and see. Another one is Infamous Second Son, which is, I can't wait for that one. I'm definitely going to get that game because I've played Infamous 1 and 2, and they're both very good games. I might be selling Infamous 2. Maybe, I'm not sure yet, but I'll have to get that one. They're Infamous 1 and 2 are fantastic games. I heard that the Infamous game was pretty good too. Like, the new Infamous is going to be pretty good, better graphics, all that stupid stuff. But PS4, man, better graphics. That's the name of the game. Watch Dogs. It just looks pretty cool. The trailer was insane. So if you want to go view the trailer, it's called Watch Dogs. Watch as in W-A-T-C-H. Dogs. D-O-G-S. For people who can't spell. There you go. No surprise, another Final Fantasy is coming out. I don't play them. There's too many. What are they on, like, Final Fantasy? Like 12, like 200 now? I don't even know. And, Bungie, the Halo creators, are coming out with a PlayStation game. I know, it's nuts. But it's going to be called Destiny, and some people are calling it a Call of Duty competitor. I don't think so, because Halo isn't a Call of Duty competitor, so I don't think the people that make Halo are going to make a Call of Duty competitor at all. But we're going to have to wait and see. I might get it just to see if it's like a Call of Duty competitor actually or not. But I hope it's... But I know it's not going to be a Call of Duty competitor because nothing can beat how good Call of Duty is and how it's always consistent and it's always coming out. Like, every new games are coming out every single year and stuff like that. But, yep. That's all I have, I think. Let me check. Yep. That's all I have for the PlayStation 4 news and details. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Make sure you smack that like button. Subscribe to me. I'll be coming out with a couple of commentaries. Probably a tip video tomorrow. Sorry, my nose is stuffy. And then maybe just a normal commentary tomorrow too, I think. Maybe. I gotta think though. I gotta plan it out, make sure nobody's home when I'm home and stuff like that. Ah, damn. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you check out Road to Black Ops 2, or I said that again. Road to Master Prestige Episode 2. That'll be annotated on screen. And also my PlayStation 4 disc patent video. That'll be linked on screen as well. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I will see you guys later. Peace.
I just like randomly threw a sentence.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, come on, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, come on.
Yo, so check the level and I smack the make it just take make a break up 또 와자 kill back the melody and the sounds of dialogue Don't need to come in the manager because I fuck the police and the stupid motherfuck that Don't never don't stop the lyrics push it up The jam the one check the ground show the water the one the MC in the way you grab your hand or the mic break it the sort of bread of man The whole body check that you wanna back up The burning stack and the cry
My name is Miri, living in the city. I like very much world with the music. Rapping is running is easy. But I lose my soul, my mama. As a going time, think about man you run. What you know you love, son. Start to the freestyle and future is a lie. My I'm from Korea, hip hop in the area. You never came a freedom.
Unite club on the slow on my protos call tonight love last one talk someday you talk star legend bird stamp and star you gangsters on my touches anchors backers pan down okay time radio right